Red Dead Redemption 2. We're in Strawberry. We're trying to find a good location to do a shootout. Now, I already did a shootout in the hotel, and that didn't work out. It was too closed in and had too many windows, too many places I could be shot from. I already scoped out the jail. It's not really what I want. There's a back door over there that I can be shot from, and there's too many windows down here that I can be shot from, and it's too closed in. So, it's not really what I want. Most of these other buildings are inaccessible. There is a location down here that would work, but I have already robbed the moonshine establishment that the general store owner has down here. So it appears as though I can no longer access that place and get back down there. This place has too many doors. Even over here, there's a window right there I can be easily shot from, and there's just not enough cover. It's just not enough cover. They could come at me from here because there's a back door over here, and they could shoot through 3 windows over here, and then they could come through that door, and then they could just shoot at me through that window. Not enough cover and too many places to be shot at from. So that won't work. And you can't get into the majority of these other buildings. So I think we're going to have to go to Saint Denis to find a building where I could have a proper shootout with the police. I think that's probably where I'm going to have to go. So we're just going to fast travel over there, so I don't have to ride across the map. Oh. Whatever. Let's just go pay that bounty off. Earlier I got into not a best situation that you would want to be in. Killed someone, someone witnessed it. Killed him, 3 more people witnessed it. Anyway, one of them eventually managed to get away from me, and now I have a bounty on me. So, I'm just gonna pay that off. Okay. Now we should be able to use the stagecoach. So I think we're gonna have to go to Saint Denis. There should be enough buildings and alleyways there that I should be able to find a place that would provide me with enough cover. When you're doing a shootout with the cops in a Rockstar game or any game, you want to funnel the police down one decently long hallway, so that way you have plenty of time to shoot at them, you have plenty of time to prepare, because you know they're only going to come from that direction. There was a hospital in GTA 4, Liberty City, The Lost and the Damned, which was perfect for a shootout with the cops, because it was one like 30-foot long hallway. They could come from one direction and one direction only, so you only had one thing that you had to worry about. There's only one way they could get at you. So it made it very, very easy to be able to do a shootout with the cops there. Now, the gun store has this balcony, like 3rd floor poker thing going on. And I have robbed it before, but I reverted to a previous save. So on this save, I have not robbed the poker yet. So I'm going to go initiate the robbery, and then get up to the 3rd floor, and that should work as a really good place to have a shootout. I need to go get the bow. Because once I get to a position... Okay. Once I get to a position where I'm, like, able to have a really good shootout with the cops, I'm going to initiate, unlimited ammo. Oh, hell. Wait, did I rob the guns? Did I rob this place on this save? Because he's, like, covered in injuries. Ah, shit. Did I rob this place? Is there no other way to get back there, then? I think I may have... Yeah, see? Yeah, he's covered in... Oh, yeah, okay. So I need to find another way to get back there. So I guess I robbed this place on this save? Shit. Is there any way I can spider monkey up there? I think that's the balcony right there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. Is there any way I can... I think that if I manage to get up on this... Is he just gonna... Yep, he's just gonna jump off of that. Okay. I need to figure out a way to get up there somehow. So, if I can get up here... It's really difficult to climb on things in this game. Okay, so I need to figure out a way to get on the roof of one of these buildings. Need to figure out how to get up there in these buildings. Okay. I know there's ladders on a few of these that you can access and get to the top. Because I've done it before, and then in that one mission where you rob the bank, you have to. Okay. I'm gonna need to find another way to get up there, I guess. Let's see if we can find a ladder I can use. Well, I think that location may be a bust. I don't think I'm going to be able to get in there anymore. So I've already robbed the Booker, apparently. And I'm going to go try to check out this doctor's office. See if this location will work.
Welcome. Have a look.
Because that door's locked. Way too many windows that I can be shot from. But if I can take cover behind this right here, still too many windows. Crap. If I can find a way to get through in the back, maybe that might work. I know there's certain places that are really good for shootouts, but you can only get into them for like particular missions. Like they're mission accessible. And I know there's a few of them around here. Would the tailors work? The saloon might work, this one right here. Because this is a two-story building. So if I could get up to the second floor, I might be able to hold out for a little while. Now, before you start a shootout, you're going to want to make a save, so that way if you mess up, you can revert to a previous save. This is way too open. It's not going to work. So I'm gonna go try the saloon, see if that'll work.
To be happy, sir, then you need to be rich. And the only
Hey, careful.
easiest way,
Well, move out of the way then.
Here's your problem.
The longer you play, the more people aim to keep.
Have any cocaine?
I actually have some cocaine. I have cocaine gum. Or I mean John does anyway. I don't know if he'll give you any, but...
Whores have any. And if you did, I bet none of you would share.
Okay, this might work if I could get into one of these rooms. I think I may have to rent a room. Can I get on this balcony? Ooh, this might work. Not a lot of cover. Not a lot of cover. But a lot of space to move around. And I can retreat over here if I need to. Oh, this is going to screw me over right here, though. These stairs. Yeah, those are going to screw me over. I think I can monkey up here. If he doesn't jump off, he... Okay, no, he's still up there. It's all good.
You are low, I bet.
Now if I... Yep, there we go. Can I get through that door? Nope. Okay, so I can't go past that. Crap. This might work. Where does this lead? To a balcony. This may not work. Decent amount of cover for a balcony. Not enough though. He won't jump that. Oh, but he'll jump that. Okay. I think I can climb up that. If he can climb up on this shed. Yep. Can you get up there? Yep. Now nowhere to go. Great. Let's check out just the gun store, not necessarily the poker room. Let's see if just the gun store will work.
I remember everything. And I'll give you another chance this time.
One point of access, the front door. They won't be able to get at me through the back door. They can't even get at me through these windows. And I think I can take cover right here.
This is a civilized establishment.
Yeah, it looks like I can take cover right here. And they're all going to be able to get at me through the front. Yeah, this will work. Okay, so now we're going to make a save. So that way, right before I became a homicidal maniac, we can go back to this save when I eventually mess up. So, put on unlimited ammo. Put both these on. Okay. Okay, so we're not going to be... Okay, so we're just going to have to aim at him to start.
That's not going to work here. Okay then. Let's go, Paul.
Okay, now that we've started, we should probably get our weapons set up. I'm going to get my sawed-off shotgun set up with explosive. Oh my god, you can get the machine pistol set up with explosive. That's not overpowered at all. Get my bow set up with fire arrows.
I'll see about that.
Now what you're going to want to do when you get into a situation like this, you're going to want to put fire up at the front. Oh crap. Well, apparently John sucks at throwing Molotovs. So he just threw it at the wall right next to him. Seriously? Did he really just do that? Why does he suck so hard? Oh my god, John, seriously, you just destroyed the whole... Well, this is why... Now we can go back to the save. Well, apparently John sucks with Molotovs for some reason. Okay, so is this the one I just saved? Yeah, that's the one I just did. Jesus Christ, John, you suck. He, like, throws the Molotov with his... What was that, his left hand? And instead of throwing it where I was clearly aiming, he throws it at the wall next to him. And then because it's a volatile Molotov, the fire spreads to him and then it spreads to the wall. Jesus Christ, John, you suck. Okay, well, if you know how to throw a fucking Molotov, you're going to want to put fire up at the front on wherever the police are going to be coming through. That way, that's going to take out the majority of their numbers right off the bat. So you don't really have to worry about as many of them. Okay, so do I still have my loadout set up? Yep. Now we have to get all the way back over there because, like, the saving mechanic in this game is really weird. It's like the shittiest saving mechanic I've ever seen in a video game. When you save in this game, it doesn't save your location necessarily, it just kind of saves the general area. And it just kind of saves whatever the last thing was that you did. So if the last thing you did was kill someone or save someone, it's going to save that. But it's not going to save your exact location. So we're not going to spawn in the gun store, even though that's where I was when I made the save. This game saving mechanic is horrible. It is one of the worst saving mechanics I've ever seen in the game. Like every other game I've ever played, when you save, it saves your location and the last thing that you did. But this game just saves the last thing that you did. So it's really stupid. Okay, now that we've initiated the cheats, we're going to start this. I mean, this is like the second time I've killed that guy, so I don't really know how many times he has to die, but whatever. Now we're going to have to reload all of the guns with the ammo because John doesn't know how to throw a fucking Molotov. I think I'm going to load the shotgun up with incendiary first, that way I don't have to throw a Molotov again, because he sucks. Okay, I'm probably not going to throw dynamite either, because he's pretty bad. Let's see, I'm gonna shoot small game arrow, see how accurate he is with this. Okay, so he can shoot an arrow accurately. I'm just kind of shooting, I'm gonna start off by shooting people with small game arrows, because they won't actually kill anyone unless it's like a headshot. Because they're meant to kill, like, rabbits. So I'm going to be going pretty easy on these guys right off the bat. I mean, unless they charge me like that dumbass. I mean, if I have no other choice, I'm going to use another weapon, obviously, but I'm going to try to use the small game arrows if I can. Alright. Let's switch back to regular. while we wait for some police to spawn. So these regular, they're a little bit better, do a little bit more damage. I'm not trying to hide. You guys can come in here if you want. It's kind of the whole point. Yeah, come try to get me. So now these should be a kill. They won't always be a kill, but they should be. The improved ones will be an automatic kill. See? That wasn't even a headshot. See, that was more like an arm shot. He dead. Fucking retard. Alright, I'm gonna step it up a little bit now, because now they're starting to come in numbers. So I'm gonna step it up to poison arrows if John would load the fucking bow. Alright, step it up to fire. Now I don't have any upgrades for the bow because I don't care about the bow. It's kind of like the most useless weapon for fighting unless you have unlimited ammo, which in that case it's like the most useful. But like I was saying, you're going to want to put fire up at the front. Because this game is so realistic, your character doesn't take damage when he inhales ash. It's only when the fire actually touches the main character that he will begin to then take damage. I'm already pretty dishonorable, but I'm gonna get even more dishonorable. You can have dynamite arrows too, which is like totally not overpowered. See? Totally not. Definitely not overpowered. Oh, what the shit? They're getting at me through the back window. How are they getting up? How are they getting up on this balcony? Oh my god, there's stairs that I completely missed. Alright, well, let's go try to find these fucking stairs. Actually, I'm gonna use the cops to lead me to the stairs. So let's just really quickly put on cheat code so I have full health again. Alright, so the cops are coming up those stairs. So since I don't know how to get up the stairs, I'm gonna use the cops to lead me to the stairs. Alright, I think I may have trapped myself in here. Shit. Alright, I'm just gonna revert to a previous save because I'm not getting out of here with all this fire and bullets. I'm gonna have to find those stairs though. I need those stairs. So let's go back to this one. I need to find those stairs. There must be a way up there. If the cops are able to get up there, there must be a way up there if the cops are able to get up there. Because the AI of the police are really stupid. So if those retards are able to get up there, there must be a way. I'm gonna go try that ladder out first, though, that I just saw. Oh my god, get out of the way. Alright, I don't think this is gonna get me anywhere, but let's try it. Yeah, nowhere. Oh wait, maybe. Is this actually gonna go somewhere? No. Alright, well, I'm gonna go try to find those stairs, I guess. Where the hell is the gun store? It's not even on my minimap anymore. Or my map. It's just gone. See, that's the other thing that's kind of weird about the saving mechanic in this game. Is sometimes, for some reason, when you do, like when you make a save and then you do something bad, like what I'm doing, and then you revert to the previous save, sometimes, like, what you did will affect the save. That has happened to me before. Okay, so I need to find a way to get to those stairs. So, I already investigated around the back of the building. Is there like another way to get... Are any of these doors opened? There must be a way to get to those stairs if those stupid cops were able to do it. There must be something I'm missing here. How the hell did those dumbass cops get to the stairs?
That fool got the devil.
Oh dear.
Shut up. So I can't get through this door anymore. Okay, so the stairs are right there. I hate how, like, whenever you're in camp, or whenever you're in, like, a store, you need to walk at, like, 0 miles per hour. Okay, so there's a... How do I get to these stairs? There must be something I'm missing. Like right here, or like right on the other side of this wall. I think that's how. How do I get up there? Okay, if I can get up there, I think I can monkey my way over. Okay, can I just walk on this, or are these gonna push me off? Okay, I think I'm gonna need my gun to stabilize me. This is a trick in any Rockstar game. For whatever reason, the gun seems to make it so that you can walk like a little more steadily. Okay, well that didn't work.
Don't start shooting up the place, all right?
Shut up, and maybe I won't. So that didn't work at all. I don't know then. How do I get up there? The other thing is this game's climbing mechanic is a little weird. Like sometimes John won't climb up something he very clearly can, but he just like won't do it. So that's a little irritating. Also, this map doesn't even show this wall, like, right here. But it's here. Shut up. How the hell did those cops get to the stairs? There must be something I'm missing.
You there. You know how to find. Give me that. Je ne peux pas y croire.
Hey, arrêtez! Get away from her!
What do you think, Ola?
Must be something I'm missing here.
Come in. Have a look around.
How the hell do you get to these stairs? Am I just this stupid, or is there like some complicated ass answer? Alright. Try a different tactic. The other thing is sometimes John just like won't respond. Like you tell him to do something and he just kind of stands there like he doesn't understand. So that's a little irritating. Okay, now that I'm up here. Okay, I just busted a light somehow. Okay, well, this doesn't help me at all. Yeah, that doesn't help me at all. Well, I'm trying to climb into places that I shouldn't be, dum-dum.
I ain't afraid of you.
Shut the hell up,
Better to do.
drunk ass.
Last warning.
What? I walked away, stupid! Like, see, he could very clearly climb that. Like, if he stretched his arms out, he could climb that. Right? Like, he could climb this. That's possible. But he won't. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can jump. Okay. You know, sometimes when he's, like, aiming, you can get him to jump. Trying to get him to do that. Are there any other places in here that may work? The tailor might work. I've never even been into the photo studio, so I don't know. If I could get in there without having to go to see a show, that might work. General store, butcher. Oh, you wanna know what would work though? The fence. Can't believe I didn't think about this. This will work. This place will work. This fence. Get out of my way. This parlor coming up will not work. There's 2 doors, so there's 2 ways the police can try to come and kill you from. And there's just like too many windows. But this fence over here is a nice enclosed space, 1 door, and he has a secret basement which I won't be able to access, but if you're doing the mission where you can go in there, so we're gonna have to wait until morning. Get out of the way, you... Did my bow go away? Seriously? See, that's the other thing that I hate about the logic of this game. Like, right? Like, this game's supposed to be so realistic, right? It's really not that much of a realistic game. It's really not. Yeah, see, this'll work. This'll work. See, these windows are nice and high up. They're on the second floor, so the police won't be able to just shoot at me. Where does this door go? It's locked. Even better. Yeah, they can shoot at me from there. Alright, well, it's not perfect, but I think I can make it work. This bureau slides out. It appears as though I can't make it do it now. If I can... Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Alright, well... The Taylor. I've never really scoped out the Taylor as a possible shootout location. So I honestly don't know if it'll work.
I just need a quick word, please. Clear the way.
I think the Taylor may actually work.
Hello, welcome.
Because he has this back room over here. As long as there's no, not a lot of windows. There's a door here. This may screw me over. Yeah, that's gonna screw me over. Crap. And if I remember correctly, I can't go through this door. Yeah. Alright, well, this won't work.
Ready? Thanks. Bonjour, monsieur.
district here.
Good morning, sir. Excuse
This
me, are you
ends now.
following me? Why are you taking this out on me? Why you gotta be like this? You'll never see me again.
I trust everything is well. My apologies.
There were
So apparently because I followed a person around in the theater, and by followed I mean walk down the stairs at the same time as her, which is just another part of the retarded logic of this game. Apparently because I committed a crime by walking down the stairs at the same time as another person, when I walked over to start the shootout with the guy at the front desk, the game forced, I'm not joking when I say this, the game forced my character to walk out of the show, the theater. Could not control my character, so the game took control of my character, forced him out of the theater, and then said, "You cannot return." It said that in the top left. You cannot be at this theater right now because you walked down the stairs at the same time. Of course, I was trying to shoot the woman, but she didn't know that, and neither did anyone else, because John was being so retarded at the time that every time he would do the animation and pull out his weapon, he didn't actually pull out his weapon. So, although I was trying to kill her, the game didn't know that. So now I'm back, and I'm going to try to start a shootout. Oh my god. Okay, so this game is retarded. So you walk up to the... I just walked up to the guy there at the front desk, pressed L2 and R2 to pull out my weapon. What's the point of being a badass cowboy if every time you try to do something in the building that you were just trying to do the illegal thing in, and then says you can't come back because you just did something illegal? But I didn't even pull a gun on him! The game didn't even let me! I pressed the buttons to pull the gun on him, but the game wouldn't even let me. What the fuck is wrong with this game? What's the point of being a criminal if every time you be a criminal, the game won't let you do anything illegal? What the fuck is the logic of this game? How realistic is that? Right, like this game, right? Like the selling point on this game was so realistic. Like that was one of the big selling points on this game. Realistic reloading, realistic recoil, realistic guns. Right? And then like this shit happens?
Hello, you need a ticket?
Alright, whatever, screw this game. I'm just gonna go up here and start a shootout. Alright, will this work? I think this might actually be perfect. This is what I've been looking for. Now I just need to start the shootout. Alright, yeah, this will work. Yeah, this will work perfectly. Alright, well, let's save real quick. But that's so stupid, isn't that? Like, it's not just me, right? Like, that's retarded. That's so stupid. I didn't even pull my weapon on him because the game wouldn't even let me. So, like, the second I pressed R2, the game just forcefully removed me from the building and then wouldn't let me come back in. That's so stupid. Alright, well, now we're going to start a few problems around here because this game is pissing me off. Alright, let's load that up with fire. Let's load this up with explosive. Load that up with fire. Oh my god, are you kidding me? The game isn't gonna make me walk out the building, is it? The game... No, it wouldn't. It would... Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? This fucking game! How realistic is this game that it does this shit? Oh my god, this game, are you kidding me? Did it really just do that to me? I fired one shot, so the game removed me from the building. What the fuck? Alright, well, we're gonna load this up with explosive bullets then, too. Alright, I guess we're doing a shootout on the run, because I'm getting kind of tired of scoping out all these buildings, and then every time I find a perfect building, the game screws me over. There's gonna be some dead cops by the end of this. Yeah, you guys are gonna need to hire some more police. You guys sure are gonna have some job openings. The next shot? You're not gonna get the next shot. You think you can get a first shot? What are you talking about? Yeah, I'm sure Saint Denis will cheer at my funeral. If there's anyone left alive to cheer. These cops are so stupid. The wrong side of the law? I think I'm on the right side of the law. You guys are on the wrong side of the law. The logic of this game is so stupid, though. Like, how realistic is it for a video game that was sold, alright, mind you, sold on the premise that it was supposed to be realistic? Like, more realistic than, like, any other Rockstar title, right? Like, that was the whole thing about this game. Like, that was the whole thing they sold this game on. And then you go into a theater and try to pull a weapon, and the game... Like, if it lets you shoot off one shot, you're lucky. Because as soon as you do, the game is going to force you out of the building. That's so stupid, though. Like... I don't know if they intentionally... Like, I don't know if Rockstar intentionally lied about this game being realistic. Or if they really did intend for it to be realistic. And then in the end, when it was released, they just, like, totally forgot. And instead of going with realism, they went with, like, PC or whatever. I mean, that's why there's a feminist in the game, right? Because they try to make this game politically correct. And maybe the reason why you can't go in and shoot up a theater is because of all the theater shoot-up crimes that have happened, where people walk into theaters and kill everyone in the theater. Maybe that's why you can't do it. But then again, right? Like, is it, you know, maybe necessarily a safe bet to do that? Yeah, sure. But is it realistic? No, it's not realistic. So what were the claims that this game was going to be more realistic than any other Rockstar game? Were they just bullshit? I mean, yeah, pretty much. Like, it's more realistic than, like, GTA 5, I guess. Because you can't keep an RPG up your ass and then pull it out anytime you want. You can't keep a minigun in your front pocket. But is this... I mean, yeah, sure, this game is realistic by Rockstar standards, but is this realistic by realistic standards? No, not at all. Not even close. So for them to say that this is a realistic game, to a point, sure. Is this more realistic than any other Rockstar game? Yeah. But is this a realistic video game? No. This is not a realistic video game. It is simply more realistic than every other Rockstar game. Which is true, I guess. But by that standard, so is, like, basically every other video game. I mean, the thing is, right, is when people say, oh, this game is realistic, right? Like, what do you mean when you say realistic? Do you mean realistic by realism standards? Or do you mean realistic by your own standards? Like, yeah, this game is more realistic than, like, every other Rockstar game. But that doesn't mean that it's actually realistic. It just has more realism than every single other Rockstar game. But it's still not realistic. I mean, the police AI in this game is trash. It's a little bit better than the AI from GTA 5, but it's pretty much the same thing. The police in this game are about the same level of intelligence as the police from GTA 5. Pretty much. Not a lot of differences happening here. I mean, you know, people were joking saying, oh, this is going to be, you know, GTA 5 in the Old West. Well, I mean, that's pretty much what it is. It's pretty much GTA 5 with cowboys. I mean, it's the same jumping mechanic. You know, square. Circle and R2 are the same melee weapons. You need to spam the shit out of X anytime you want to run. Police will randomly spawn at, like, the most inconvenient point. Like, the police will spawn and try to kill you. But, like, when you need help, the police won't come and help you. And the other thing is the police will not try to arrest you. They will try to kill you. They don't arrest people. They murder them. Like, the other thing is, the game knows where you are, of course. Like, the game itself knows where you are. So it's going to spawn police wherever you're going to be going. Like, that general direction. So then you're more likely to be spotted. Like, that's the logic of this game, right? Like, that, like, so realistic. It just spawns police in. It just spawns police officers wherever you happen to be. So that way you're more likely to get spotted. Right, and of course the other thing is John Marston. He can't swim at all. So the second you jump in water, if you're not like 3 inches from land, he's going to start dying within a few seconds. So the perfect location to get into a shootout with the police in this game, I don't think there is one. Because it seems almost as if every building has been designed so that you can't do that. Right? Like, Rockstar is always talking about how their games are realistic and how their games are bloody and gory. And yet, in their newest title, it appears as though there is no place to do a really good shootout with the police. You're going to be on even footing wherever you go. You're going to have no cover, just like the police that are shooting at you. And if you have the cheat to have unlimited ammo, you'll have unlimited ammo, but that's about all you're going to have. I mean, the theaters are probably the best locations to have a shootout. And yet, the second you go in there and try to pull your weapon, the whole game just, like, shits up. And just makes it so you can't. I mean, we're going to try one out here, but I doubt it'll work. So as you can see, we have 2 doors where the police can come at us from. So we're going to try and find out if that's good enough. I think this is probably going to be the last location I'm going to try. Because I already tried a few locations before I started the video. Just so I could kind of know what's good and what's not. But I think this is probably going to be the last location I'm going to try in this video. The other thing is the cover mechanic is like really weird. It's like really bad. Like he's just kind of like not taking proper cover. Like I would like him to lean up against the wall and so then he can kind of do the like blind fire thing that you can sometimes do. You can do that in like GTA 5. But see here he actually stands up, which is like really retarded. Alright, well I think I'm going to take one of these doors out of commission. I'm going to throw a few Molotovs over there, get that door out of my way, so I don't have to worry about them coming through that door. How'd you go through that door? It was on fire. So let's get out just my shotgun. Put away the automatic weapon. So this is actually not half a bad location. There are 2 doors, which is not really what you want. Because you're going to have twice as many police to deal with coming from 2 different locations. But I mean, honestly, the doors are so close to each other. Like, they're right next to each other, so... I mean, I'm kind of considering them one door at this point. Because if you have unlimited ammo, it kind of doesn't matter. Using fire arrow, or using fire ammo is not advised, because it can compromise your cover. I mean, I have unlimited ammo, so I still have that on my side. The other thing that I find kind of retarded is it doesn't matter how much you set on fire, explode, or shoot a door in this game. The door will still be there. Right? Like, this game is supposed to be so realistic. It's really not that realistic. Like, I don't know why they sold this game on realism. They should not have made one of the selling points for this game realism. Because I think in the long run it just screwed the game over. Because it made the expectations so high. And the expectations for this game should not be that high. It is realistic to an extent, like I said. You know, I mean, it's more realistic than any other Rockstar game. But is it realistic by realistic standards? No. It's really not. I haven't showed any of the not realistic things so far in this game. Like, so far, everything I've been doing, right? Like, this is pretty realistic. Like, honestly, it is. Like, you throw a piece of dynamite up to a guy. What's happened so far is what's most likely to happen. He's gonna get blown to pieces. And you can actually explode people to pieces and, like, destroy them. Or at least you could. Lately, I've been unable to do that. Next time someone comes in, I'm going to shoot up their arms with this shotgun. Let's get explosive slugs in this thing. Okay, let's deadeye this guy. Is his arm gone? I can't tell. Oh, see, I took his arm off. Okay, so he's about to die, so we're going to go in and revert to a previous save, because I don't think a cheat could help him at that point. Because he had no health. He was at, like, 1 health when I did this. So I don't think a cheat could help him. So the best location that I've been able to find is in Saint Denis, the general store. Like, unless you haven't robbed the gun store and you can get into the poker room, that would be even better. But other than that, I cannot think of another perfect shooting location. So, if you want a decent shootout and you have the cheat for unlimited ammo, I guess the best place I could advise to go and do a shootout would probably be here. I mean, I really can't think of another good spot to do a shootout at. Strawberry was a bust. Valentine, honestly, it really sucks to do shootouts there. You can use this road and do shootouts there if you want. and then you can kind of control where the police are coming from. But the thing is they can come between buildings too, so you're gonna have to worry about that. That's about it, I guess. I mean, there's not really any good one location to do a shootout that I know of in this game. Yeah, I guess. It's a really weird map shape too, isn't it? Like, it starts up here, and it's got all these, like, weird edges, and comes all the way down here. And then for some reason, instead of just putting more land here and making this land, they just, like, cheated and made this water, and then just put a few small islands in there. And then they, like, bring it back up around, and then down, and then over here. And then instead of having a whole nother land piece over here, right, so like it would come down here, and then it would go up. Like, that would make sense, right? But instead they brought it down here, brought it over, then brought it down here so it can connect with Mexico, and then they didn't do anything with Mexico, so there's like no way to get into Mexico. I mean, there is, like, you can swim across this kind of in like a really cheaty way, but then there's only one building over there that has nothing in it. You can't do anything with the building, and there's not even anyone, like, there's no NPCs to even kill once you get over there. It's just really boring. So then they just brought the land down over here and then just made this, like, nub. So it's like a really weird map shape. Like, you got this thing, right, that comes through here and then comes over down here, and then it kind of looks like a piece of lettuce that got into a fight, I guess. And then if you look, right, like, this is one boobie, this is two boobie, this is the area between the boobies, right? And then this is like a cancer nub on the boobie. So it's just like a really weird looking map. I don't understand why they chose this shape. This is a really dumb looking shape for a map. What I think they should have done, and they didn't do this, but I think they should have done this, is that up here is the snow area, this whole area. I think they should have taken the snow area and extended it all the way across over here. So then this whole top part would be snow. And then make from about there all the way over to about there, and then all the way down to about there. All that would be forest. And then the only bayou they have in the game is like this. Like, that's the bayou. Like, right there. Like, that's basically the bayou. So I think what they should have done then is put land here, so this isn't ocean anymore, so land. And then from here all the way over, bayou. This whole bottom part would just be the bayou. Then taking this desert part, moved it over here. So then this would be right below the bayou. So then all down here would just be desert. And I do realize that this is supposed to be the map from the first game, right? Like, this is, because this is Red Dead Redemption 2. However, Red Dead Redemption 2 is actually a prequel to the first game. So this game is actually setting up the events that happen in the first game, even though this game was released after the first game. I know that, but still, like, I do think they should have changed the map, because this is just a really dumb shape for a map. And it makes getting to the desert a pain in the ass, because what you have to do is, let's say you're over here, right? But you have a mission, or, you know, whatever. Maybe you want to go hunt the panther or the gazelle that live in this area, right? Like the panther, where the hell is the panther? Panther's over here, right? So let's say you want to go hunt the panther. But you're all the way over here. Now, right, in theory, you could come up here, go to Rhodes, get a stagecoach, and if you had Blackwater unlocked, you could take a stagecoach, get over here, and then just ride down. No biggie. But let's say you're poor. Let's say you have no money. So now what? Now you need to ride all the way over here just so you can go hunt a panther? Then, just to make it even more of a pain in the ass, if you actually intend to go sell the pelt that you get from the panther, the trappers are the only people that will buy the pelt. Now, I have finished the main story. And I only have 3 trappers unlocked. This one is all the way up in Ansburg, so you're not going to want to bring it from all the way down from the desert all the way up to Ansburg. This one's all the way in Saint Denis. You're not going to want to do that either. That's way too far. So where's the nearest one? This one, right there. So you're going to have to come from all the way over here, go through all of this crap, and mind you, right, it seems like no big deal. Think about it again. All through here, this whole area, all the way down through here, this is where you can find things all the way from packs of wolves, Skinner Brothers, Lemoyne Raiders, bears, various other animals that will try to kill you. Also, if you're not far enough in the story, and you're not playing as John Marston, and you're still playing as Arthur, Blackwater is going to be inaccessible, because you're going to have a huge bounty on your head in that area. So you need to finish the main story, which is fine, okay, whatever. But still, you need to go through all of this crap just to get all the way over here, to kill an animal, then bring its pelt all the way back through here, just to sell the animal that you just killed. Now, bringing it back, again, you're going to have to go through wolves, bears, Skinner Brothers, Lemoyne Raiders, and if you have not finished off the O'Driscoll brothers, which you should have if you finish the main story, but you never know, maybe there's still a few of them riding around. Also, down here in the desert, there is a gang that you can only encounter in this area. I forget what they call themselves, but they're this like, oh, El Diablo or some crap like that. El Dio, some shit like that. They're like this Mexican gang, and they are a pain in the ass. If you want to go and find their like hideout where their leader is, go to Fort Mercer. You can go in there and find their leader, the guy who like runs the whole place, and the gang is actually named after him. I went there and I killed him. The gang still seem to be relatively alive. Also, Armadillo is just absolutely trashed, and there's a disease in the town you're going to have to worry about if you go down there. I don't know if you can actually catch the disease. I doubt it, but still worry about it. The other thing is, down here in this area, this is like from here all the way up through like there are the only places in game, like all the way down like here, are the only places in game where you can encounter panthers. So if you've never killed a panther before in this game, the first time you encounter one can be very unexpected and scary, because they start making noises that you've never heard before from any other animal in the game, because they only exist in the desert. So if you come down here, be very, very careful. Because if you hear anything that sounds like a cat, or a panther, or any like meowing, or like a roar, sounds like it's coming from a lion, pull out a shotgun, or your strongest repeater, or your best rifle, or dynamite if you have it, honestly, and just kind of throw it in the direction you think it's coming from and just hope for the best. Because that's pretty much all you can do. The panthers are really badass. And, I mean, they're not impossible to kill. You know, shoot anything enough times it will die. But still. That's about it, I guess. But it's just kind of irritating how they put, like, this kind of stuff in the game. Like, it's there, you know, you just can't really get to it. Oh, wait, is there actually something over here that I can access? Wanted dead or alive? What the hell does that mean? Am I wanted dead or alive, or is there someone over there wanted dead or alive? Alright, well, my interest is piqued. I'm gonna go and investigate. Alright, you can find a crater right here from a meteorite strike. I forget what that's from. The legendary moose is up there. Martin Dragic's house is right there. Legendary fish. I forget what that's from. This is where you can get the... Is that the Viking hatchet? Or yeah, that's the Viking hatchet. There's the wild king bison. The king buck, I think. And you can get the stone hatchet right there. Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna go investigate what this wanted dead or alive thing is, because the last time I saw wanted dead or alive on my map, when I went there, I found a monk on the mountain, and it's saying wanted dead or alive again. So does that mean he respawned? Because I killed him. He's definitely dead. I shot him like 13 times in the back of the head. So if he's still alive, then I guess he's a magician. So I'm gonna go get on the stagecoach and go see what this wanted dead or alive thing is. I'm gonna have to fast travel to Van Horn and then try to steal a boat somehow. I'm gonna have to find a boat, which is easier said than done. Actually, can I find a boat here? So like a canoe or something I can steal? Can I steal this boat? Sir, allow me to borrow your boat. Can I actually drive this thing? I doubt it. Let's find out. Wait. Was he doing the animation to drive? No. Is there a canoe I can steal? Sometimes if you're near the bayou, you'll see someone in a canoe. What's that tiny little boat over there? Is it just me, or are weapon wheels like the worst thing in video games? They're like a pain in the ass to navigate. Can I drive that? Doesn't look like it. It's a steamboat over there. I know you can drive those, but they're slow as hell. I would like to try and find a canoe. So those canoes actually aren't half bad. Alright, well, the route that the game is going to have me take is going to take me through the bayou.
Come on now. What's going on here?
I will kill you. Let me get my shotgun. I will kill you. I do not care. Hey, do you want to... Hey, 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 hey! Pussy. Hey, 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 hey.
What you been drinking? Don't be dumb.
No, 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 no. Sir? 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 This fucking game.
You're a good filly.
Get out of the way. See, the other thing is, the logic of this game is the police officer was told, oh, hey, there's a guy over there pulling guns on people. Which is, you know, fine. Okay, sure. That's something that could happen in real life. That makes sense. What doesn't make sense is how the police officer, like, didn't even, like, really give a shit. He was just kind of like, okay. And then just kind of let me walk away. Like, he didn't try to arrest me. Not that the cops in any Rockstar game ever does. But he didn't try to kill me. He didn't care. He's just like, okay, whatever. Like, they're not good police. The police in this game and GTA 5 suck. They are really bad at their jobs. So sometimes you can get lucky and you can find someone out on the water in a boat. And then if you can pop a shot off at them quickly enough, you can usually kill them and steal their boat before they can... Oh, I think we got a customer. Is he too far out? Because John can't swim, so... I think my horse can make that. So if we can get a shot off on this guy. Let's use a rifle. Let's use my bolt action. Okay, so I think that'll do. Now, I just need to get my horse close enough that John can jump into this boat. John, get in the boat, you retard! John, get in the boat! Oh, wow, you're really stupid. See, that's what I'm talking about, though. Like, the logic of this game is just, it's so skewed from, like, what it should be. It's just really stupid. So now I need to take a potent health care. Because, like, you know, understand, you know, in real life, if you couldn't swim and you went out to, you know, you went out to the water and you started trying to do what I was just trying to get John to do, you would probably start to drown, right? But it doesn't take a genius to do the dead man's float. Anyone can do the dead man's float. All you have to do is just lay in the water flat and then just float your body. It's not difficult. Anyone can do it. I've seen children do the dead man's float. Because all you're doing is floating your body. But John, a grown-ass man that has been dealing with the inability to swim his entire life, has not figured out how to do the dead man's float. The other thing that I have trouble with in this game is, maybe I'm wrong, but I was under the strong assumption that horses could swim, like in deep water. Maybe not necessarily for a long-ass time, but for a long enough time to go from point A to point B, which my horse seems incapable of doing. Like, there's been rivers before that my horse cannot cross because the river is too deep. What is wrong with this game? So, wanted dead or alive. So let's go over there and find out what's going on. And I suppose in theory you could actually break back into this prison if you really wanted to. Was there really a boat right there the whole time? If that's a boat, I swear to God. Well, I can't use my binoculars, apparently. But that sure does look like a boat right ahead to the left. Kind of on land. Sure as hell does look like a boat, though, doesn't it? This game. Let's go investigate. See if we can try to find a steamboat. Those things use less energy. Oh, is that just the sunlight reflecting off the... Yeah, I think that's just how the sunlight was reflecting off the ground. Okay, well, if we can hijack a steamboat... Oh, I think there's one right there. They're slow as hell. But little Pussy Wussy John isn't going to have to use a lot of stamina to operate a steamboat. I mean, honestly, the steamboats are slower than the canoes. And the canoes are pretty slow. Trying to see if there's a closer steamboat. Because Pussy Wussy John over here is incapable of rowing too fast. Wouldn't want little baby John to hurt his little baby fingers now, would we? Yeah, that's it, John. Just take your time. It's not like I'm trying to do anything. Frickin' speed racer over here. Oh no. Pussy Wussy John is losing his stamina. Better drink something called bitters that apparently gives you God mode, I guess. Oh no, God mode's wearing off. Now we have to catch up to this frickin' steamboat. Like, canoes are supposed to be stronger than steamboats. Like, on paper, canoes are stronger. Or faster, I mean. But apparently, John over here... Oh my god, are you kidding me? No! Okay, well... Seriously? The canoe just sunk? Just my luck. That's my luck right there. Seriously? Did that actually just happen? That is so stupid. What is wrong with this game? Oh my god, that actually doesn't make any sense though. Think about it, right? It's a waterproof canoe. Didn't have any bullet holes in it, I would assume. Because I didn't shoot it. So unless it got shot somehow from someone else, that canoe should not have had any bullet holes in it. And yet, what happened? It sunk. Whoever made that canoe should be fired. Okay, well, now we have to figure out how to get over there. Because apparently boats in this game, you know, those things that are used to travel across open ocean. I mean, you know, not a canoe, obviously, but it's a boat. But apparently, this game is so beyond logic that boats in this game, they don't work so well. Right? This game is so logic-based, it's so realistic. Alright, where's the realism? Because I'll tell you where it's not in this game. Oh, that looked like an alligator. It was a rock. Alright, well, I'm going to switch my loadout back to the pistols I want. My double action and my Micah's pistol. Revolver or whatever. Alright, well, can we please try to find a boat that won't sink? Which is actually the dumbest thing I've ever heard of. But okay. This game is so realistic. Can we steal a steamboat? Is there any way we can steal one? Because that would work much better than trying to do what I've been doing. Is that a steamboat right there? Oh my god, this horse! Okay, I understand I'm telling John what to do, because this is a video game, so I'm controlling the main character, so I'm telling him what to do. And by contrast, John is telling the horse what to do, so technically I'm telling the horse what to do, because I'm controlling John and John's controlling the horse, so technically I'm controlling the horse. But you would think the horse would at least try to avoid the things, like when I'm just not paying attention, you would think the horse would at least try. Alright, now I'm in Van Horn. Alright, great, we have a lighthouse, and there's a boat right oh, can we steal this boat? Oh my god, John! Okay, well, if we can't steal this boat, there is a canoe right over there that we may be able to... This isn't a boat anymore, is it? This is just this dude's house. Alright, so I guess now the question is, can this canoe make it to that boat before, for some reason, the canoe sinks? Go ask Rockstar. I don't know. Let's find out. So realistic, right? Let's find out. Okay, we have 2 steamboats here, so hopefully at least one of them is something we can hijack. I think I'm going to try to go for the one on the left, because I don't really want to have to hijack the one in front of me and then, like, turn it around because it's going the wrong way. So I'm going to try to hijack this one. I'm not entirely sure how to steal, not entirely sure how to hijack a steamboat. I don't know at which angle I should be approaching it from. I'm assuming I'm going to have to climb up the back of it somehow. Oh my god, there's one right here. Oh my god, the stupid-ass canoe just failed. Oh, yes. We have a boat. Sir? 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 Oh, okay. Can I... I'm pressing triangle, but your boat seems... Well, I guess I can't drive it. Is it sinking? Oh my god, why is it sinking? No, 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 no! John, you bastard, swim! Dog paddle, John. Everyone knows how to dog paddle. John, you bastard, you better dog paddle. How do I approach this boat? Oh, this game. Okay, so I guess for some reason, I don't know why, but for some reason, they put a dead or alive symbol. So like when you hovered over that plot of land next to Van Horn, it said dead or alive. Wanted dead or alive. But for some reason, the canoes in this game seem to have a line, an invisible wall, if you will. And if the canoes go past that invisible wall, for no reason, they will sink. Now, to my understanding, there is no way to charter a boat to go from point A to point B in this game. I do not know how to steal a steamboat. I'm going to go investigate these boats that appear to be docked on land. This game's logic. I do not understand why they put realistic gameplay as a selling point for this video game. I do not understand. This is not a realistic game. Do not put a realistic stamp on your game if this is what you're defining as real, because this is not realistic. This is not realism. Realism by whose standards? GTA San Andreas? Okay, sure. And for some reason I can't steal this. How do you steer this boat? It must be in the cabin down here somewhere, which I cannot access. Are you kidding me? This game is not realistic. Do not put a stamp of realism on your game. If boats sink when they go out to a certain point in open water when they have no bullet holes in them, do not put a realistic stamp on this shit. This is not realistic. What the fuck is wrong with people? Oh my god. So I can't get over there now because I don't own my own boat. I don't know how to buy a boat. I don't even think you can. Oh my god, Pussy John. Runs out of stamina, starts to die. How realistic is that? I mean, you know, in real life, right? When you run out of stamina, what happens? You know, personally, I get a little thirsty. I get thirsty. That's what happens. I get thirsty. When John runs out of stamina, he starts to fucking die. This game is not realistic. Oh my god. So I can't get over there because my horse can't swim that distance. Apparently, for whatever reason, when you jump up aboard a boat like I did, and the pilot like jumps off the boat, the boat just sinks. I don't know what the fuck just happened. I don't know. How is that realistic? The guy driving the boat jumps off the boat, so the boat just gives up? What? This game is not realistic. Like, in this game, you don't take damage from things that you should. Like, go to the desert, walk into a cactus. You take no damage. You take no damage. But you should. And you take damage from things that you probably shouldn't. The logic in this game is just so skewed. Like, it's not realistic. It's really not. I have finished the main story and pretty much every side quest. Like, the only ones I haven't finished is Albert Mason, which I could not care less about, and Hamish Sinclair. The reason why I haven't finished him is because he wants me to fish, and fishing is boring enough in real life. But when I'm trying to play a video game and I'm trying to play a fast, loud, explosive video game that's supposed to be on fire, and you want me to go fishing? What? I think our best chance is probably to go... That's too far from there, though. I thought that would be close enough. Alright, well... Can we try to go from there? Because that's not as far, right? Why are they making this such a pain in the ass? Why would they put a wanted dead or alive red symbol when I hover over right there if the only way you can get there is... that I found is to steal a canoe, which is, okay, fine. If that's all I have to do, okay, fine. But then you have to somehow take the canoe, row out to a steamboat. Mind you, the canoe will eventually start to sink once you go past a certain marker in game. For some reason, it's a boat, but it'll sink. So you then need to... Oh my god, why is it making me save right now? Am I about to be attacked? Usually it only makes me save like that when I'm about to be attacked. So then you need to take the canoe and ride out, and eventually the canoe will start to sink, mind you. For no real reason, other than the only reason that I could think of, which is there's an invisible wall somewhere out there. And once the canoe passes the invisible wall, it begins to sink. I don't know how that's supposed to be realistic. Now, do you see that boat right there? Alright. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the rolling block rifle, which is the most precise rifle I own. We're going to shoot the driver in the head. Now we're going to see if that boat will sink since I shot the driver. Because last time, I made the dude get off the boat, and then as soon as he did, the fucking thing began to sink. Which doesn't make any sense, right? So what are those? Okay, I don't think I can commandeer those. Oh my god, is it really sinking? Oh my god, it is. Look at the back end right there, it's sinking. This game is not realistic. All I did was shoot the driver. And now this boat is sinking. Or is it... What is it doing? It's just like turning around. Can I actually go out and steal it now? Is it like not gonna sink? Like it did last time for some reason. I don't know if my horse can make it out that far. That's pretty far. If I had a, you know, a canoe, maybe I could make it out there. Alright, well, my horse is not going to be able to make it out there. But let's see how far he can make it. Come on, horsey! Come on, you little bastard. You owe me. For all those times I fed you and didn't kill you when I probably should have. Yeah, get up there, you little fuck. Alright, we're stealing this thing. We're gonna try to see if it doesn't sink. Oh my god. I swear to god if this works. Okay, I think we may actually have a boat now. Honestly, just land it anywhere. I just get it on land over there. Just get it on land. I don't really care where it lands at this point. I just want to get over there, just find out what's going on. Why is there a wanted dead or alive symbol? What's going on? I'm so intrigued. You have piqued my interest. I must know. That kind of looks like a building. That's sinking. Oh my god, that's sinking. John, run, you! I'm spamming the shit out of axe. You run, you little fuck! No. John, you asshole! What is wrong with this game? My god! That is not realistic at all! That is not realistic! That is not realistic! What is wrong with this game? Don't put a realistic stamp on your game if you're gonna pull this shit! That's not realistic at all! What the fuck is wrong with this game? What the fuck is wrong with this game? That's not realistic at all. What the shit? What the fuck is wrong with this game? I don't even know who to blame. Whose fault is this? Is this Rockstar's fault for putting a stamp of realistic on their game and then pulling this shit? Is it my fault for stealing like the worst boat to ever be made? Boat moves 5 feet, stops working, you die. Here's my question. Can I get over there from here? Now I'm intrigued. So, let's go see if I have stagecoach access. Actually, honestly, screw this game. Let's just go up there. I'm gonna see if I can go up there, get on this land, and then just ride down through there. Because I swear to God, if the answer has been that easy this whole time, I've been spending all this time trying to steal a boat, drive the boat over there. You know, I mean, it's not like that makes sense or anything. I mean, it's not like that's like the realistic thing to do, right? Like, realistically speaking, right? If you were on a piece of land and you had access to a boat and there was a body of water between you and another piece of land that you wanted to get to, and you had access to a boat, right? Realistically, how would you get to that other piece of land, right? I'll make it multiple choice, just make it a little easier on you. Would you A, use the boat? Would you B, use the boat? Or would you C, use the fucking boat? Choose one. Choose carefully now. This game is so realistic, right? Who the fuck just texted me? Oh great, now my driving is all fucked up. I'm just gonna pause the fucking game. What the hell do they want? What the fuck? Why do people fucking bother me with this shit? I don't know what the fuck. Why do people fucking, like, randomly text me? Like, random ass shit that means nothing. And then they expect me to know what it means. Oh my god, fucking... Seriously? That moment in Red Dead when even your horse is like, fucking move train. Of course the answer wasn't this simple. Just to be able to get over there by this piece of land, of course. Who was I? Who was I trying to fool? It's not like this game is supposed to be realistic or anything, right? Honestly, I think I'm going to get off my horse. Because every time so far that I have tried to do any kind of like sneaky, like, climbing things like what I'm trying to do right now on my horse, every single time my horse does not do what I tell it to. So then I go off a ledge, and then the game, I die because the game doesn't understand. I told my horse to go left, but it went right, and I died. It's not really my fault. Alright, so I doubt the answer is this simple, just to be able to do this, but I swear to God if it is, I wasted so much time on that stupid-ass boat idea. Alright, well, I think this may be as far as I can go. Unless I can ride ashore. And the other thing is, if I encounter an invisible wall, that's trying to stop me, I'm kind of screwed. That, like, deer or doe, whatever that thing in the water over there is, that, like, thought I was trying to kill it, it, like, jumped in the ocean just to get away from me. Alright, well, I'm gonna see how far this will take me. I doubt this will actually allow me to get over there. But I don't know why else they would have put a alive or wanted dead or alive thing on this screen over there. If, like, there's no way to get over there. If there's no way to get over there, then why did they put that on the screen? That doesn't make any sense. Why would they do that? Like, they dangle a thing in front of your face, like, come over here and get this. But then they don't put an option in-game on how to get it. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Okay, well, I think I may have reached the limit. I think this may be as far as I can go. Yeah, see? Because, okay, so, what's wrong with this game, then? Okay, let's see if we can try something here. Let's get my horse's stamina all the way up.
Fill your belly.
Let's get her brushed.
Feel good?
Let's pat the horse.
You're doing well.
Let's get some miracle cures for John, so his health can go all the way up. And let's get some for his stamina, so that can go all the way up.
Okay.
Now, where is the shortest distance between these two plots of land? So it looks like if I go from here to there, that should be probably the best spot I'm going to be able to find. Oh, and it looks like someone wrecked their boat over here, too.
Easy now.
Alright, so this looks like the best spot I'm going to be able to find. So my plan here, of course, is to take my horse out as far as the game will allow me. And then I'm just hoping that John can somehow get the rest of the way. So let's scope this out ahead of time. Let's see. Is there anywhere I can get up on land? Alright, it looks like I'm going to skid down most of that. That's just all sheer rock. Can I get over there is the question. And even if I do, it looks like I might be stuck. Alright, so it looks like my best option is to go over there. Try to get up that way. But that's a lot further. That's a lot further. Is there no way I can get up over there? Because I'm kind of screwed if I have to go that far. Shit. I think I'm fucked no matter what I do. Maybe they don't want you to get over there, but then why would they have put the dead or alive thing? Why would they have put that on the map? If they're going to make it such a pain in the ass to get over there in the first place. Alright, I don't know how they want me, supposedly, to get over there. But I've tried the boat. I've tried it the realistic way. Now I'm going to try it the dumbass way. See how far this horse can get me? Is that seriously? I think that's about as far as the horse is going to be able to get me, honestly. Yeah, see, the current is so strong that it's pushing my horse. Alright, let's try to go over there. Seems like a death sentence to go that far, doesn't it? I don't even know if the horse could make it. And of course, I don't have a boat. This horse is like just barely pulling through. Shit. This horse is not going to make that. Of course, there's no boats nearby. This horse is going nowhere fast. Yep. Great. Great. So how do they want me to get over there? Why would they have put a wanted dead or alive symbol on the map if they do not want me to get there? Are they just like trying to tease us? Are they just trying to like fuck with us? Are they just like putting something on the map and then being like, haha, you can't get to it? Or is this cut content? Is this something that was supposed to be in the game, but they took the way that you were supposed to get there out? And now they're like, the content is still there. It's just that there's no way to get there because the way that you were supposed to get there, they cut that part of the game out. They cut that content. Is that what is happening? Is that what's going on here? They just cut content from the game? I'm so confused. Like, the thing that's really pissing me off is, why did they not just remove it then? Like, if it's cut content, okay, fine. You know, there's plenty of cut content from plenty of other games. And most of the time, we don't even know exactly what was left on the cutting floor until, like, years after the game is actually released. Because they don't tell us this shit. They don't tell us. They don't tell us anything. So most of the time we don't know for years until after the game has actually come out on what was cut content from the game. So if it's cut content, that's fine. Okay. That's fine. But why did they leave the location in the game? Why is the location still there? That's so stupid. Why wouldn't they just take the whole thing out of the game? Like, I mean, they have to know that eventually someone that's playing Red Dead would eventually hover over this area, see the wanted dead or alive, and then someone would eventually go over there, or try to go over there. And of course, because they made it so you can't, you know? So, like, what did they think would happen? They just cut out the way to get over there, and then they just thought, like, no one would adventure over there? They just thought, like, no one would care? Like, no one would notice the wanted dead or alive symbol that's clearly smacked on that part of the map? Like, I don't know, I just think the map design of this game is really lazy. I just think it's a really lazy map design. I mean, it's almost like they didn't try. Like, I understand they kind of have to use the same map from the first game, because otherwise it wouldn't make any sense that the first game and the second game are taking place in the same area, like the same part of the world. But you would think that they would at least try to make a map that doesn't look retarded. This looks like a shitty-ass map. I mean, it really does. This looks like a very crappy map. Looks like a very bad map. Looks like whoever designed this didn't know what they were doing, and they just kind of slammed things together. And then before anyone realized it was a piece of shit, it was too late because it was already in the first game, and then they had to roll with it for this game. Like, it seems like that's what happened. But as far as I can tell, there's no way to get over here. Unless I'm missing something. Like, is there some kind of magical, like, way to get over here that I'm just not seeing? Because I tried the boat, I tried the canoe, I managed to commandeer a steamboat, and for whatever reason the steamboat sunk. I've been unable to get aboard one of these bigger ships. I hate weapon wheels so much. I have been unable to get aboard one of these bigger ships. Like, I managed to get to it, but John was, like, dead, so I had to reload one of my previous saves. So is there something I'm missing? Is there, like, a magical way to get over there? Like, do you have to go over there when you're still Arthur? Because Arthur can swim. Like, Arthur can swim a decent ways before he starts to get messed up. So do you have to go over there while you're still Arthur? Or is there simply no way to get over there? I mean, maybe that's the thing, right? Like, maybe there's just no way to get over there. Because John clearly can't do it. I mean, he's basically a worthless character. I mean, to be completely honest, he's kind of a shithead. I do not like him as the main character of this game. And he's like a secondary main character, because you don't get him until after Arthur dies. But still, he's like a really shit main character. I do not understand why they made him a main character. Alright, well, that's going to be the end of this video. I'll see you guys in the next video. Try to get over to that island if you can, I guess. And if you figure out a way to get over there, I would be much appreciated if you could tell me how to do that. Because I do not know how to. And furthermore, I do not know how the game expects you to figure it out. Because they don't give you any hints, like they don't tell you how to do it. So if you guys know how to, you guys can figure out how to get over to that island. I would greatly appreciate an explanation on how to do that. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great day.